Thank you, Rachel, for going over our structure, format, and problem identification. Hi class, I'm Linda, and I will be presenting the data collection portion of our project. In order to answer our question of how can we reduce patient wait times, we first needed to collect data that determined how long patients were actually waiting for their exams. For this project, I collected data from patient X-ray exams in the orthopedic clinic at Seattle Children's Hospital, where I work as an X-ray technologist. In an effort to control variables, this study was limited to a single location within the hospital. All of the data was collected over the course of a 10-hour shift on Thursday, May 30th, 2019. The exam process for X-ray in the orthopedic clinic begins with keeping track of patients through an online chart where the X-ray technologist can communicate with medical assistants regarding the status of each patient. We have one chart that lists scheduled appointments for X-rays and a second chart that lists every patient being seen by an orthopedic provider within the clinic. When a patient arrives, their name turns green on the chart. If that patient has a scheduled appointment in X-ray, we open their chart and activate their X-ray orders. Then we mark them as X-ray waiting room ready to let the medical assistant know that the patient is here, that we have acknowledged their X-ray appointment, and that we will perform their X-ray before they are taken back from the waiting room to an exam room. If the patient needs to see the provider before their X-ray exam, this is also communicated within the chart. To record my data, I collected an Excel spreadsheet to keep track of the number of patients seen in the orthopedic clinic and the number of minutes that each patient waited. I also noted if the exams were delayed, and if so, the number of minutes that each exam was delayed as well as the reason for the delay. After collecting the patient wait times, our team looked at the data and divided the wait times into 5 separate categories. The first category relates to orders. One cause for delay in exams was the order not being signed properly within the chart by the ordering provider, inhibiting the X-ray technologist from activating the orders. Exams were also delayed due to a lack of orders from the provider in the patient chart and unclear orders, which required communication with the orthopedic team and the placement of X-ray orders within the chart before proceeding with the exam. The second category relates to patients being marked as ready by the orthopedic staff. This caused delays with X-ray exams because patients were marked ready, but the chart was not refreshed immediately. The chart is online, but the list does not refresh automatically, causing delay when the list was not refreshed for several minutes. The third category relates to staffing of X-ray technologists. There were times when technologists were unavailable due to many exams being booked at the same time or a shortage of staff. The fourth category relates to provider delays. These delays occurred when patients were marked as ready, but they were still being seen by the provider. These delays also occurred when the patient was marked as ready, but the patient was not located within the area that was communicated by the medical assistant. The fifth and final category identified is the X-ray room being unavailable. This type of delay occurred when many patients were marked ready at once, but the rooms were all occupied, leaving the technologist unable to bring the patient back until another exam had been completed and the previous patient had exited the room. This pie chart demonstrates the breakdown of the 5 categories of delay causes. On the day that I recorded patient wait and delay data, 39% of delays were due to the patient not having orders or orders being unclear. We identified this as the largest cause for exam delays. 17% of the delays were due to the patient list not being updated or refreshed. 17% of delays were due to the clinic being understaffed with technologists. 11% of the delays were due to the provider marking the patient ready but still examining the patient when we went to get them for X-ray or other delays by the provider. And 11% of the delays were due to room unavailability. Up next is Edward with our root cause analysis and hypothesis. Thank you.